What's up, families? Welcome to the family show.
Welcome.
Hey.
Got my man Sam over here. Sam, you doing good?
Amazing.
Doing
wonderful.
It's a good week.
It was a great week.
Yeah, we had an exciting week. We got virtual Bible school going on this week. So
that's right.
Only got today and tomorrow left. So we're excited about it. The kids have had fun. Have.
Yep.
My dude.
Yes.
How was your week?
My week was amazing.
It was?
Yeah.
What was amazing about it?
I was able to just stay inside and learn some new recipes.
Really? What kind of recipes, bud?
I learned how to make my own banana bread.
Was it good?
It's getting there. One recipe at a time.
Okay. So was the first banana bread not so good?
Well, you see, I didn't chop up the bananas.
Oh.
So it was a banana in bread is what I decided to call it. It was Have's special banana in bread.
Close, but almost there. So.
Next time I'll try to use less bread.
Okay, I got you. Well, Have, you got a game for us today, bud?
Oh yes, I do have a game for us today. You see, I'm here to play games.
I'm sort of. Are you going to be nice today? Have?
Nope, not gonna be nice today.
Not going to be nice.
Not going to be nice.
And this game is fairly complicated. So it has a bit of setup.
Okay, so we're gonna need to snap and then do our setup. Right?
You got it. We gotta count to 3, snap our fingers, and we'll be ready to go.
All right, count with us, kids.
Sounds amazing.
One, two,
3.
Whoa!
Oh, you see
This is quite a setup,
I love it.
There's a lot of cups here, Have.
Lots of cups.
It is lots of cups, and there's letters A, B, and C over all of them, and in no particular order, kids. It says like
Really?
It does, right across the front of the table.
Can you say that again?
Maybe tomorrow. Ask me later. Okay, listen. Today's game, I heard that our talk is going to be about what our children need.
Okay.
Is that right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm focused on the containers in front of us.
Focus right here.
Okay. All right. I got you.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. What I believe our children need, as I was thinking about it, more than anything, is to learn how to brush their teeth.
Oh, their parents are going to like that.
Yeah.
But this doesn't look like toothpaste in all these containers.
Well, it's kind of toothpaste. Some of it works.
Yeah. It doesn't look like.
Our game today is part trivia, part experiment with brushing our teeth.
Okay.
All right. Feeling a little nervous. Yeah.
What you're going to do is you're going to select a toothbrush after answering a trivia question.
Okay.
And then you're going to select a toothpaste after answering a trivia question.
Okay.
And then you're going to select a mouthwash after answering a trivia question.
Okay. Seems easy.
It's not too difficult, okay?
No.
But before we begin, we need to do the name of the game.
Okay.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
It's going to be, the name of today's game is Let's Tooth the Right Thing.
Let's tooth the right thing.
I like it.
All right.
I like it. Now remember, just point wherever you like and the title will appear.
Kids, you guys going to help us point at home?
Point anywhere you like, kids. Ready? Here we go. Let's tooth
the right thing.
Exactly.
Let's tooth the right thing.
Yes, it was. It was a good pause.
Okay, shh. Now quiet, knuckleheads, listen.
He called us knuckle.
No, shh. Quiet.
My bad.
Knuckleheads, listen.
He just did something.
Question number 1.
Okay.
How many of our presidents were left-handed? A, 8.
Okay.
B, 12. Or C, 2.
You go first, bud.
What do you think, Sam?
I'm going to say A, 8.
Oh, A, 8. All right, how about you, Todd?
Okay, I think I'm going to go with C.
C, 2.
2.
The answer is A. 8 of our presidents were left-handed. Good job, Sam. Now, all of the 3 cups on the left side of your station have toothbrushes.
Okay.
Based on the letter you picked, A, B, or C, choose the brush that corresponds.
B.
I got the toothbrush.
Oh!
You got the toilet scrubber, Todd.
Perfect.
The good news was you had 3 options: a toilet scrubber, a toothbrush, and a dog
Slim
treat.
No, not a
Is that
Slim
a Slim
Jim.
Jim?
Not a Slim
dog
Jim.
treat. Well,
yeah, slam into a dog treat. That's what it is.
I have to brush my teeth with this. Hey, Dave, you're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing. I'm laughing with you.
It doesn't feel like you're laughing with me.
But you know what's good? If you have big teeth, that's like just the right size.
Yeah, see? Bigger the teeth, bigger the brush. That's what Grammy always says. All right.
I got the bad end of the stick last week. Okay, go ahead.
Question number 2. Ready?
Go.
Okay. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Okay.
A, 411. What's that funny?
No, that's good. That's good.
B, 3.
That's what the commercial said.
You remember?
I even said 3. A little owl. Okay, go
Or
ahead.
C, 1,400 licks.
Todd, why don't you go
think?
first?
I'll go first. I'm gonna go with A.
Hey, 411.
Yep.
Okay. And Sam?
Because I choose to enjoy the lollipop.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm gonna say 3 because that's what the owl said on the commercial.
Yeah.
Oh, that was letter
you're
B,
going B.
huh? Okay.
B.
So Sam goes B,
Okay.
Todd goes A. The
Okay.
answer is, well, it's actually kind of both. There was a college that did a study that said it took 411 licks on average.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Boom.
but you're not wrong. The owl did say 3.
3. Okay. So I see what's in these containers.
Okay, you have to
have to
dip
choose
your
A.
brush
Yeah.
in A.
Okay. Please.
And Sam, you have to dip your brush in B.
B.
Please.
So
be
what
the
did you
toothpaste.
get there?
Please
Our
be the
options are toothpaste, applesauce, or Nutella.
I got applesauce in mine
Oh!
Okay. Please be the chocolate. Please. It's got to be the. Yeah.
Oh,
Is
we
this
both-
applesauce?
We both got applesauce.
Oh, you both got applesauce. Okay, now here's what you do. Dip your brush in the applesauce.
Dave, this isn't nice. I have it.
It's healthy.
Hey, this lady's brushing my teeth. This is
Look what you're brushing your teeth with.
with applesauce.
Okay, ready? You
I
have
went to the
brush-
dentist. They said you need to brush your teeth more often.
Is this
so-
clean?
It is clean. It's brand new. Trust me.
Are you-
Brand spanking new.
I
made
trusted you to choose this game, and it's not working out for
I
me.
made it this morning. Okay.
You're
So
laughing.
you have
Sam.
to brush your teeth for 5 seconds. Ready? 1.
It's new, like new. It's like when you buy it on Amazon.
Ah,
it's
no,
like
I
new.
don't want like new.
No, start brushing your teeth now. 1,
Oh,
2,
Go, gross.
3.
Ouch.
got in the
Oh.
mouth.
Hey,
Got in the mouth.
faster.
Woohoo! Okay, you guys are good. Oh, but what? Wait. After we brush our teeth, what do we do next?
Floss.
You know what? You're not wrong.
Don't ever do that at home, kids.
We rubbed off the
We're gonna
enamel. The
skip
stuff
that.
they-
I probably did.
We're gonna skip the floss today and jump straight to rinse.
Rinse. All right, we're gonna rinse.
Sound good?
Sounds amazing.
You better be nice.
Good. Okay, so one last trivia question.
Okay.
Multiple choice.
Yeah.
And you'll get to rinse with one of 3 things. Okay.
Get to. You get to.
You
Rinse.
get to.
Not
It's
half.
a privilege of.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
Okay, here's your question. How many Earths could fit inside the sun?
This feels like it should be, are you smarter than a 5th grader? Because I think a lot of 5th graders know this.
They might.
Probably.
Here's
Probably.
your option.
I don't.
A, 1.3 million.
Okay.
B, 130,000. Or C, 1,300.
I was gonna say 2, so that's none of the above.
Yeah, that's what I was going with. I was going 9.
2 Earths in the sun.
2 or I'm gonna say C, 1.3 million.
Whoa!
I'm scared.
I'm pretty sure that was A.
I just have.
Oh, A.
I'm fearful to answer. I'm gonna be honest with you. What's in these 3 cups?
Well, you're gonna rinse with either mouthwash,
Yep.
pickle juice,
Oh.
or Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo.
I love Yoo-hoo.
Maybe, kids, you can get your parents to let you rinse with Yoo-hoo at home.
If you ask nicely.
All right, Lord Jesus, please. I have just brushed my teeth with a toilet scrubber
Sam
and
says,
applesauce. Please.
I said A,
Please just-
1.3.
Please just give me
Million.
the blue stuff. I'm guessing it's the blue stuff. I'm going to go. Lord Jesus.
That might burn your mouth with all the cuts on your...
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go with A.
A.
We both
Also 1.3 million.
Please.
Okay, well, the good news is the answer was A.
Oh!
1.3 million
That's good.
Earths can fit in the sun.
No, I'm just.
Woo!
We are smarter than 5th graders.
You are. That's good news.
I'm just stressed.
Okay, ready? Find
Anything.
the cup.
What'd you pick?
Yeah.
Yoo-hoo.
No. I haven't gotten. Oh no.
Is it the pickle juice?
Pickle juice. Todd
Quit laughing,
loves-
Dave.
I'm not.
Todd
not
loves
okay.
pickle
I'm
juice.
just excited.
Hey, kids, if you want to get something for Todd for his birthday, pickle juice.
Oh, pickle juice and canned cheese.
Pickled
Okay.
eggs.
Canned
Canned cheese.
No. Come on.
Well, I got the mouthwash.
Okay, ready? Oh my goodness, you made out like a bandit, Sam. Here we go. Ready? You have to rinse for 5 seconds and then spit.
Better count fast.
Okay, ready? Rinse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Woohoo! You guys did great today. Why so quiet? I'm proud of you.
It was that was so refreshing. How was yours, Todd?
It was horrible.
I
I
feel
don't want to play
fresh.
these games anymore. That's so bad.
Well, that's our game for today.
Yeah. Everybody, Habe needs to be nicer, doesn't he?
He was great to me today.
Stop.
So
You just got your teeth brushed.
it was fantastic.
Not okay. We have a wonderful conversation that's going to be far better than the bullying game that Habe just tried to play with us. Okay, so we want to invite you guys to participate. We're going to
Come right
snap
back.
on the count of 3. You and I are talking after this.
And all this stuff will be gone when we snap.
Please. 1, 2, 3. All right, everybody. Well, I have to say, Sam, I did not enjoy that game.
No, your teeth got worked over.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever brushed my teeth with a toilet brush. Never.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. That's pretty normal.
Yeah, that definitely not for sure. So I have to say that I want to find out how's your week going? Like how are things in general going with your fam?
Yeah, things have been good. Good
Yeah.
for our family. We just started VBS.
Yes, we did.
And our little boy has been loving it.
Really?
And so that's been really positive. Really good for us.
It was pretty cool. We did the pickup for VBS virtual Bible school this week, and we did it on Sunday. And it was pretty funny how many parents sort of used it as a solo getaway to come and pick up their stuff.
Yes,
And they just were sort of swing by, and we were like, "Hey, you got any kiddos there?" We were handing out popsicles, and they're like, "Nope."
But I'll take the popsicle though.
So we were giving parents popsicles. It was pretty awesome. So I think all of us are sort of we have these sort of good and bad, high and low moments kind of thing. And we live in some pretty crazy world that we're, all existing in right now. And I think the thing that, as parents, I know that I feel stresses, but I know my daughter personally has been getting ready for college and those kind of things and ordering the books and trying to sort of navigate things. And really, I think it's also important for us as parents to recognize our, things that we're dealing with, but also recognize what our kids are dealing with.
Yeah, our kids have a lot.
For sure. And unpacking some of those things that they're dealing with, school, a lot of their extracurricular activities for school have been removed.
Yes.
Sports and activities and choir and band and everything. Those have been pulled, some of the meaningful friendships that they've had.
Yeah.
Those are giant voids in our kids' lives. And I think it's natural for a parent to feel like they need to fill those gaps, but I think it's also hard,
Yeah. Yeah. It's really a lot for our kids to deal with. And I think for us understanding that.
Exactly.
And actually recognizing this has been a tough season for our kids.
Well, and I don't think, touching back on the parent side of it, I don't think I've heard in all of this, because of COVID-19 and everything that we're dealing with, I don't think I've heard a single parent go, you know what? This entire COVID season has just been a joy.
Not a single. No one's like, I'm living my best life. Not at all.
Exactly. It feels so, we're over 4 months into this.
Yeah.
And I know, at least for me, sort of in the planning, I'm sure you feel the same way, as we're sort of planning things, whether it's our summer calendars and then sort of stepping into the fall, that kind of thing. Everything's sort of a question mark. And, you sort of feel like you're rolling the dice a little bit to go do things and do somewhat, at least touch normal as much as you can. But, the thing that I think is pretty important that I think would be good for us to talk about is, what our kids need, more specifically, what they need from us as parents, because when the rest of the world, those outside influences are shut off for our kids, we're really outside of, their immediate family is sort of their, lifeline. And it's sort of that one that helps them connect and within, this odd world we live in, but we're those ones that, as parents and siblings and how we all interact, it's just so critical, those relationships, because so much of the other stuff has been cut off.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think the thing, and I think this is always true, the thing that our kids really need from us is for us to create a home that feels safe, that feels secure, that has stability.
Oh, yeah.
But even more so now than before, because of all those things, right? There's not those outside things that are reinforcing them or creating stability. And so for us to be able to create a lot of stability for our kids and I think what that looks like, health in our home and safety in our home is a place where our kids can feel they can just be themselves, and that's okay. They don't have to put on the persona. They can just let down. The kind of place where our kids can ask questions. And I think especially even as our kids get older, they can ask questions about faith. And they can even have doubts. And it's a place for them to even have differing views on things than I do, and that's okay. And we can allow them that at that safe place to have dialogue and discussion.
Well, and as you were saying that, I was reminded about a conversation I had with the Pav family when they came and picked up. I think I mentioned this to you before we started shooting, and the conversation, it was so important to them. And Wendy, the mother, mentioned to me that it was so important to know that she had the grace. She didn't need to feel horrible about herself for not being able to do and be all these things for your kids. It is challenging that your kids are going to have needs, and how to sort of create that with a healthy environment as parents. Having, I think we talked about it last week, having those start and stop times, and it's not easy. But I think the biggest thing is that our kids don't need us to be perfect parents by any means, but as long as we're working towards being our own health and that's what they need in us. Your kids genuinely just want you to be okay. I don't know how many times I've had usually every day, I'll have my daughter come in multiple times, and it's just sort of her keeping a finger on the pulse of how we are. And go, Dad, doing good, having a good day, and that's natural. That they just want you to be okay, and then when they know you're in a good spot, then they can sort of relax and be themselves.
Yeah, parents who are healthy can create a home that feels safe, that feels stable, right? If feel health in myself, it's hard for me to provide that environment for my kids.
It totally
and
is.
so, and I love what you said, that we don't need parents who are perfect. That doesn't exist. Perfect parents, that's a fairy tale. But parents who are working on health. Yep. And so what does that look like? What do you think, how can we as parents begin to work on becoming healthy so that we can create that kind of environment for my kids?
Well, and maybe I'm sure this is easier, me being in children's ministry for the years that I have. It is natural for me to have a desire to play and engage in fun with my kids and, with friends, those kind of things, but especially in this context with our kids. Engaging into the world that they live in, sort of finding interest in what they enjoy. If your kids are, whatever it may be. My son growing up, Pokemon was his world. So I decided to go learn how to, what are all these characters and how do they do it? And the moment I showed interest in it, it was huge for him. Playing board games, doing simple things, just giving yourself a start and stop time as a parent, and then just sort of diving into them, going to the swimming pool. I think I've heard you say you guys have been living.
I've said that probably 50 times. Hey, what's been great about this week? Going swimming, going to the pool, and that's relaxing for me. Yep. And it's a win for me. It's a win for my wife, for our son. Those are great things. And we're playing and he's playing. Yep. And it's something we can do together.
Well, and just physical activities, go walking, throw a Frisbee, do something, but just sort of turn off the world. And at least for me, there's something that it's a beautiful reminder how simple life can be when you sort of get into a child's world. And it's great to me. Yeah. So,
And as adults, we forget to play. We forget to I can go out and I should do something fun. I should do something that's refreshing or exciting, engaging for me.
Yep, exactly.
And I think that's a great one.
Exactly. Oh. Well, and I had a dad that wasn't very good at playing. He struggled with that. And, I tried, I oftentimes sort of felt like I always wanted to play. So he would, sometimes get on me, that kind of thing. But it's something that I knew as a parent was super important for my kids. Yes. So I jump into it. That's what I would say for sure. So another thing is taking time to rest. We're pulled in so many different directions. I think if we're honest with each other, each one of us have worries. Each one of us have concerns. Each one of us are probably in some way, we don't really know what is totally going to happen, how everything's going to look on the other end of whatever this is. But I think, taking the time to rest yourself, you don't have to figure it all out. This is, I think I've probably been praying more lately than I have, than anything else, just because there is a lot of stuff that I know how to handle, I can take care of, but there's a lot of things that I literally am just sort of like, I just don't, Jesus take the wheel kind of thing for me.
Yeah. And I think some of those rest things, sometimes rest and play can be the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Like for me, I know Stacy, my wife, just sent me a text yesterday and she's like, hey, I just went for a run. We've had family in town. And she's like, I just went for a run. And it was the best thing. And it was a thing that was restful and it was fun. And it was that same thing. And I think for us, sometimes rest and fun can be the same thing for us.
Intertwined for sure. Well,
I think something else for us, I think that's really helpful is, for us to be healthy is to understand our emotions. And I think for especially us as men, as dads, we're not good at understanding our emotions. A lot of times as guys, I don't even know what I'm feeling. My body feels stressed and it feels tense. I'm like, what am I feeling? And I think for us, that's a really, really healthy thing for us to even begin to even name our feelings, what am I feeling? And sometimes when I don't understand my emotions, what ends up happening is I feel there's something going inside of me, and one of my family members just says the wrong thing or gets it the wrong way, and now
sort of explodes.
And I kind of unload on them in an unhealthy way, because I don't actually understand what's going inside of me.
Exactly.
But being able to name my feelings and be able to say this is actually what I'm feeling, and maybe even taking the next step that says, why am I feeling that? Yeah. Why is that going on? That's a powerful thing. I was just thinking about just the other day, our little boy, he went to bed and about an hour and a half later, he woke up. and it was like, oh, I've just taken a nap, and he's like ready to go.
Yeah.
And so, it's frustrating. So I'm like, our trump card at home is I'm going to put him in the car and we're going to go for a ride, put his music on, and he's going to be out. And that's our thing. And it didn't work. And it was 20 minutes probably I was driving, and he screamed the entire time. And as a parent, I'm just like, I'm losing my mind. I called Stacy, said, I need to come home. And I'm just like, everything inside of me is just like, oh. And as on my way home, I started thinking like, why is this so frustrating for me? What I realize is I'm feeling powerless. The one thing that I can, this is my trick. This is my, and it's not working. He's frustrated and I can't calm him and I can't soothe him. And I was feeling really powerless, but even to be able to identify what that was helpful for me to even diffuse some of that. I think that's for us especially as dads, but I think as parents, understand our emotions can be a really healthy thing for us.
For sure. And being able to verbalize them, being big enough to be able to come back and, express what's going on. Because sometimes those explosions are going to happen, when things just you feel like things are derailed. I will tell you what, in this time, I promise we will look back on this time and go, man, that was some pretty valuable moments that we had. That's right. And there's going to be times that it doesn't always feel that way. But we hope that this encourages you guys. We hope as we sort of have these natural conversations about even our own worlds and sort of the things that we think you guys are feeling. We hope that it's an encouragement. We hope that it blesses you. And I just want to throw this out there again. If you guys ever have any questions, ever would love to sort of see us engage in a conversation about it, shoot us an email. You can contact Sam Boone through the website, sboone, Boone, and T Mears, Tmears at riverbend.com. Shoot us an email. We would love to talk to you. And we're just here for you. You know, you're not alone. I think that's probably the biggest thing that we feel. It's been challenging for us as pastors not being with you guys. We miss you. And, just know that we're here for you. Last thing I'll say is if you ever have any questions, the kiddos for Have Daney, we'd love to get some of those and engage with him. But other than that, we love you. We miss you. We're here for you. And we'll see you next week. Take care.
Thank you for joining us.